Right, we are live. I'm just going to go to my settings and find a way chatting with you guys. Or see in the comments, shall I say. Let's turn it down. You obviously can hear me alright. And we're just waiting for people to jump on. If you hear any noise in the background, I do apologise. I have dogs, I have family scattered around the place, if that makes sense. So I just make sure that everything's going all right. Okay. So we are going to wait for a bit, just to make sure, or just to wait for a few more people to jump on. If I look down, it's because I'm looking at my chat on my phone, because I've got the screen full screen, shall I say. So I will respond to questions and we can have a good old chinwag when we get a few people online with this. So that should be cool. Let's put that to one side. So I will be looking left, right, down, all that good stuff. I've got my supplies, look, I've got my yacht, my 2 bottles of yacht for tonight. And rather healthy, I've got my bottle of water. And I just thought I'd just stay extra healthy and just have a packet of chocolate biscuits just in case I need them. So we're just going to wait. It doesn't really matter how long it takes. I'm in no rush. I'm not going nowhere. This is going to make just wait until we get a few people in the room or in the chat. And like I just said, if I look down, it's because I'm looking at my phone, because I've got my iPad on full screen at the moment, just to see myself. So we've got 2 people in. Right, that should be good. So I'm just going to leave that like that and just wait for people to jump in and we can talk, film what we're doing at the moment. Hi Mac, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the chat. Get all your friends in, my friend. Get all your friends in. Let's get as many people as we can on this chat as we can, so we can talk about what we're doing at the moment, productions we've got going, all that good stuff. If you've got any questions about visual effects, so on and so on, fire away. Don't be shy. I will answer any questions that I can regarding that lot. Oh, and if you hear snoring, I've got my dog here right next to me. She does snore like you won't believe when she goes to sleep, and she's literally like right next to me at the moment. So she looks like she's going to go into sleeping phase at the moment. Just stroking her, and she does snore. Jesus Christ, she snores, which is cool. So yeah, we'll just wait for loads of people to jump on. Don't know how many people we're going to get. Hopefully we'll have a good amount of people, decent amount of people, so we can do some talking, talk film, talk visual effects, and obviously talk to you about what we're doing, film wise, production wise, so on and so on, which is going to be very, very cool. I'll try and keep this chat going as long as I can. Hopefully we'll get a couple of hours in, but you can sort of see me on reflection in my glasses. Daisy's nearly half asleep here. You'll be hearing her very, very soon. Don't worry about that. So anything you want to talk about, just let me know. If you've got any questions, I mean, I haven't done a live chat in about a year, maybe probably over a year now, that I've done a live stream. So it'd be good to sort of catch up with all you guys. If there's any questions you need answering, or that I can help you, things I can help you with, Hackintosh based, maybe, VFX based, or what you want to know, what's going on at the moment with our production of The Wrong. And I will talk to you in the middle of the stream about what other productions we've got coming up as well, which is quite cool. Yeah, and what's going on with delays and stuff like that. So it should be quite cool, hopefully. Yeah, it's live stream, mate. We can't really talk about that on live stream. Matt's actually one of the cast members of the film, so yeah, we can't really talk about that sort of confidential stuff on a live stream, which is probably going to go out to thousands of people. But cool. So we're just wait at the moment. This is the boring bit. This is the bit where people realise that I'm in a live stream at the moment, and just wait for them to sort of jump on. It doesn't matter how many people we get, as long as we get some people that just want to talk, basically. You know, Saturday night, you know, let's talk film, let's talk visual effects, let's talk productions that we've got going on, productions you might have going on. Let us know what you're doing. You're doing a short film at the moment, you make a feature at the moment, you're doing an animated feature at the moment, an animated short. Let's talk about it. Let's get your work out there. Let's get it out there online. Share what's going on with us, which should be cool. So I'm just sort of looking left because I've got my phone on here and I'm just seeing if there's any, even though it should pop up on here as well, but just used to having it like this. So hopefully we get a decent amount of people on so we can talk about all this stuff. Like I said, you know, let's talk about film. You know, let's put all this COVID-19 behind us because it's everywhere at the moment and it's quite annoying, quite sickly. And let's talk about more fun stuff. Spend a couple of hours just hanging out, talking about what's going on with you, like what you're doing. So you got any short films you're making, any feature films you're making, any projects you've got going on, stuff like that, any visual effects that you got doing at the moment, you know, what you're enjoying at the moment. Let's talk software, let's talk whatever you want. Hardware, camera equipment, microphones, anything you want, diffusers, you know, anything you want. So we're just, I want to get sort of like a certain amount of people in the live stream before we start talking about stuff and getting some sort of questions. So please fire your questions away. Let's get these questions going. Let's get these things, this party started. And then I might show you Daisy. You can come up, Daisy? You can come up. Come here. Come here. And say hello to the gang. Oh, this is Daisy. Say hello, Daisy. So she's looking at me, thinking to herself, do you know what, right? I was just like resting then, and he just like literally moved me away for no reason. So this is Daisy. I wish probably should try and show you Del. Del's actually got a part in The Wrong, which is quite cool. but Daisy's a bit too slow for that sort of scene, I think. So hopefully we'll get some people asking questions in a minute, otherwise it's going to be like me just rambling at a screen. But I will start talking about the role in a minute, and do some shout outs as well to my crew, my cast, all my friends and family at the moment, because it is a bit of a tough time at the moment. We can't sort of like go to each other's houses and hang out and stuff like that, so it'd be nice to just do a shout out, so on and so on, and just hang out like that. But nowadays it's getting a bit more comfortable, yeah. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a few people on. If we don't, we'll just hang out with myself and just the one ticket, please. That'll be fine. That'd be absolutely fine. So yes, maybe because it's Saturday night, maybe because I might have picked the wrong night to sort of do this. People might be just having a bit of a beer at home, watching some movies, binge watching Netflix or Disney Plus, so on and so on. You know, but hopefully we'll have a good live stream once the questions start coming in. How you doing, Bradley? How you doing? What do I use to edit all my movies? So I use Premiere Pro, CC 2020. I have sort of tried to sort of chop and change, because I've got a Hackintosh, as most of you guys know. So I do like Final Cut. Sometimes use that for like short films, short projects, but mostly I would say 99% of the time it's Premiere Pro CC 2020 at the moment, which is the latest revision, latest update for it. I've been using it for years, absolute years, so I'm very fluent with it, and I can just do things zip zap, and I'm pretty fast on it. So, you know, if it works, use it. If it works, use it. If it works for you, that is, use it. But they all do the same thing, whether you use Final Cut, Premiere Pro, do you know what I mean, DaVinci Resolve, you know, it's entirely up to you. DaVinci Resolve obviously is free, you can get the light version free, which is super powerful for video editing. But I'm okay when it comes to colour grading on DaVinci, I'm okay. And it's sort of very similar to the edit sort of workflow to Premiere Pro, but I've been using Premiere Pro since CC, what's it called? Premiere Pro CS5. I've been using it since, so that's how far I go back to Premiere Pro. And I bought loads of plugins for it, so I spent years sort of getting a decent collection of plugins for that program, as well as After Effects, so on and so on. Over the years, even though some of the coolest ones actually don't work in the newer versions of Premiere Pro, like the plugins, which is quite annoying. But yeah, I've got so many plugins for it that, you know, yeah, I just stick with that, and that to me is one of the most powerful. Apart from Avid, I think the only editing program that probably come close to Premiere Pro is Avid, and maybe DaVinci Studio as well. So that's cool. Yeah, I think everyone's sort of feeling that, Bradley, with McDonald's. Well, mind you, think of it as a good thing. It's good for you. You know, go and chew on the lettuce or something like that. It's good for you. Everything's shut. I just hate not being able to go out and do things. The wrong's, you know, been put back at the moment from production, because, you know, we're filming in a school, which all the schools in the UK are closed. I'm hoping, you know, that this whole nightmare is going to sort of die off soon, so we can just get back, myself and the cast and the crew, to create a film. But, you know, at the end of the day, shit happens. You've got to deal with it, really. You really got to deal with it and just get on with it. Can't go to another McDonald's, make a burger yourself. Put a pan on and make a burger and some fries. I'm looking down to see who's talking. I'm just wondering why it's telling me that I've got to approve chats. Right, every time someone talks, I've got to approve it, which is quite annoying. Oh, also going back to Premiere Pro, I do like the connection it has with After Effects and Auditions as well. I like the, what's the word I'm looking for? It can bounce from one piece of software to another. I do like that. I really do like that, and that's why I think I've stuck with Premiere Pro all these years. Especially when the new versions come out, and now you can connect it to After Effects. You can bounce from Premiere Pro to Auditions and so on and so on. I just think that's well cool and very, very, very helpful. I'm just going to move it for a sec. Very, very helpful indeed. But I'm doing alright, Bradley. I'm doing alright. I've been in isolation coming on 17 days now. Stuck at home. Tell a lie, I've been out 3 times. 3 times I've been out. But apart from that, I'm just following the government rules, guidelines. I'm sticking at home. And that's it. How yourself, anyway? If you can save lives, stay at home. Just do what the government says. It's as simple as that, really. It might be a bit delayed from when you send your questions to when they come through. So internet, Virgin Media. At the moment, I've got the super fast broadband. It's only because I do a lot of sending large files backwards and forwards to freelance companies and stuff like that when I'm doing my work. So I need the fast. I'm not quite sure what the speed is. I don't think I've ever checked, but it's pretty. Well, I think we're on about 200 megabits per second, something crazy like that. But all this live stream is done off the Wi-Fi, so it's pretty good. It does the job, which is cool. It does the job. So we're going to talk about the wrong at the moment. So I just want to do a shout out to the cast and the crew. Missing you very much. Mr. Paul Killick, who's playing a juicer. We've got Steve Kennedy. We've got Jake. I can't even remember my own cast. I can't remember my own cast. Do you know what I have to do? I have to go on IMDb. We are on IMDb, so if you check out IMDb and just put the name of the film in, there we are on IMDb at the moment. The wrong is on IMDb, which is cool. So shout out to Julian, Charlie, Cameron, Dan, Evers, Mr. Dan Dugan. Big shout out to you, Richard Borman. Shout out to you, brother. Charlie Killick. Big shout out to you, Jake Calvin. Lauren. Shout out to you, Rico. Alessio. Abby. Shout out to you. Gabia. Shout out to you. Robert De Bruin. Shout out to you, brother. Anthony Hepburn. Shout out to you. Jennifer Lane. Shout out to you. Robert Durant. Shout out to you. Mr. Dan Spicer. Big shout out to you. It's my cast of The Wrong that I wanted to do a big shout out. But if you want to check out what's going on with us, things like we did with Twinkle, it's all on IMDb. I'll post the link in the description for you after this live stream is finished. It sort of, gives you sort of a rough idea what we're up to, where we're at with the film, so on and so on. So I'm a South East London boy, Bradley. South East London all the way. So yeah, if you want to check out anything to do with the film, just pop over to IMDb and check that out as well. Just going through some other bits. Just a shout out to Elliot and Zara Weaver as well. You might recognise them. They did the film Cosmos. Been talking to them a lot lately. Shout out to you guys as well, which is cool. And I'm just going to go back onto the chat. There's a chat that's coming up on there, but it's well delayed. Yeah, Bradley, I'm from South East London, home of Only Fools and Horses, which is cool. So we're just going to wait for more people to jump on, ask some more questions. Right, so talk about the wrong at the moment. So basically, obviously, with everything that's going down with this COVID bollocks and shit like that, we're delayed. Obviously, we're delayed. Well, technically, we're not delayed because we're meant to start filming in June, 1st of June. We're praying that can still happen because our first shoot is actually in a school. So it all depends on whether this mess blows over and the lockdown gets restricted and, you know, sort of eased out and the schools get reopened. But by then it's the holidays as well. So we're meant to be filming at school in the holidays anyway. So we're hoping we could just get back on it straight away. But it's been quite a trying time at the moment because it's just what I've been doing and other cast members have been doing is doing other things to sort of like keep us occupied for the film, if that makes sense, which is cool. So we've been doing things that we would normally do during post-production. We're doing it now, like things like posters. We've got a single that we're in production at the moment, which is cool. I'll try and show you a cover for it. So I'm doing everything off my phone at the moment. So I'm just trying to find the cover for the single, which is going to be sung by Mr. Paul Killick, which is going to be an amazing single. So that's the cover for the single that we're doing at the moment. So Mr. Paul Killick's in the process of writing that. So like I said, things that we've probably done towards the end of production, like I'm talking the edit in general. You can hear Daisy now, listen. Told you. Yeah, sorry, towards the end of production, we're doing now. Which makes sense, you know, keep yourself busy, keep yourself going at the end of the day, keep your sanity going. I'm hoping, I mean, we've got 4 people watching at the moment, hopefully we'll get some more jump on, which is cool. I'm just trying to figure out how to share this at the moment. So I'm just gonna copy the link at the moment and share it at the moment so people can sort of jump in from Facebook, so on and so on. And then if there's any questions, obviously I'll go back to them in a minute. Let me just go to, so I'm just sharing stuff at the moment to make sure everyone sort of knows what's going on at the moment. Right, I think that's shared. Mark that as an announcement. Boom. Right, okay. So now let's get back to the chat. Oh, did you hear that? She can go some. Yeah, I totally agree with you. About family and stuff like that. But you know what? We've really got to press through it. It's not something really I really want to talk about on the live stream, coronavirus. But if there's anyone that's got concerns and you know, just wants to reach out, then please do reach out. You know, these live streams are for all of you, not just for a couple. But yeah, we all miss our family. We all miss doing things that when you're taken away from normality, it's quite hard. It's crazy. I mean, look, sitting here and I'm constantly, look, I've got my hand sanitizer. I'm constantly putting hand sanitizer on my hands. It's just not, it's not normal. It really isn't normal. What's going on? It really isn't normal. Constantly, every time I touch a bottle or I'm drinking out of one or so on and so on, it's probably pointless, but I think if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. Just deal with it when it happens. Other than that, be happy and crack on with what you normally would do, if you can. If that makes sense. Let's just see the chats. I don't know what it is, but I constantly have to approve people's chats, so I'm just going to have a look at my settings at a minute, guys. So bear with me. That gives a chance for sort of people to sort of jump in as well. So if I'm just looking down, I'm just looking at chats and stuff like that. I don't know whether we're going to get a lot of people on this live stream, but you know, I've got just as big a family as anyone else, my friend. So we're just gonna wait for some more people to sort of jump on. Don't know how long this is gonna go on for, but like I just said, if you've got any questions you want to ask about the film, about visual effects, about anything, please fire away. Let's have a chat. I've got yacht. I'm alright. I'm sorted. 27 minutes in. So we've got some other projects that are going to be happening as well after The Wrong. So The Wrong is going to be played out in 2 parts, 2 films, which, yeah, I have set myself a massive task or a massive goal, but I'm sure it's achievable. If you want to achieve something, you're going to achieve it. And then we're going to production of a film called Elf, which is going to be filmed not in the UK, which is cool. It's going to be filmed near Lapland, which should be good. And then after that, we are going to be looking at doing something quite special with quite a big star, quite a big film star at the moment. I'm in talks with this person at the moment. This certain person, which I can't say at the moment, which is quite stressful. Well, it's not stressful, but just can't say it at the moment because it's got to be approved. It's an American actor, but hopefully once The Wrong Part 1 and 2 is done and Elf's done, we'll be going to do that project, which I will reveal closer to the time what it is. But this is going to be probably one of the biggest things I've ever done. But this person in general has got other projects lined up at the moment, so is not free to do it. That's why the delay's quite large. But hey, if you want someone, you've got to wait. That's just the way it is. So I'm just going to check the chat. Hopefully, he will be coming along. I'm not sure yet what's going on. He's a busy guy, but we are in contact. And hopefully, if he can, he can. If he can't, he can't. But we are trying to, you know, it's just something we spoke to each other after we did the video for a bit about it, and it's a case of because he's so busy, you know, it's a sort of waiting game, if that makes sense. It's like if he can, he can. If he can't, he can't. So we'll try and work something out. Hopefully. Try and get him sorted because I do know he does want to do it. He does want to be in it, so we just have to wait and see, really. And with everything that's going on, you know, it's like whether I can get him or not, you know. You know, he's got a business as well, you've got to remember that, you know. And obviously, yeah, he does YouTube, but then he's got his merch stuff, he's got his sponsor stuff, you know. People don't get as like his by just making YouTube videos. Trust me on that. It's all about sponsorship. It's all about brand deals and stuff like that. So obviously everyone's getting a bit hit hard when it comes to business at the moment, even the big YouTube stars. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But hopefully it'll go alright. But I won't let everyone know if it does happen, which I think it will. Just have to wait and see for that. It should be cool. And this is how to get the dogs saying hello. You just open a packet of biscuits. I won't be eating biscuits. I won't be eating biscuits in the live stream, isn't it? I'm saying, I'm hungry. Gotta eat, man. Keep it real, innit? Keep it real now. Hey, Mr. Borman's in the house. Richard is playing Detective Harper in The Wrong, which is really exciting. Great actor, a lot of talent. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I've seen this guy in action, obviously. He's in a trailer as well, so if you go onto a channel, he's in both the trailers. Check out the trailers. And he's in the trailer as well, so it's going to be very exciting. Very, very excited to work with him. We got a real great, diverse cast for this movie, which is brilliant. Everyone's bringing their own set of skills and their own set of knowledge and passion to this movie, which is incredible. It really is. I couldn't have been happier with it. So that's why I know hopefully this movie shall be successful. It has to be successful because we want it to be successful. And like I said, it's 2 parts, so it's quite a lot of work. But when you've got people like that on your side, yeah, it should be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Can't wait. Really can't. So, like I just said, 2 parts to The Wrong. Part one, part 2. Then we'll be filming Elf, which we're going to be filming in Finland. We're still the guy that's I'm directing it, but someone else is writing it. If that makes sense. So once we've got The Wrong done and dusted, both the films, then we'll be looking at Elf, which will be comedy horror, which should be really, really cool. And like I just said, it's not going to be filmed in the UK. It's going to be filmed near Lapland, Finland, down that way, which should be good. It'll get me out of the UK for a month. It's a 4-week turnaround movie, 4-week turnaround project as well, which is quite, but that's 12 hours a day, sort of 5 or 6 days a week with a day off, sort of just chilling and freezing our asses off in the snow. But it should be fun, really good fun. And then we do our main project, another project I've got to start doing, and I've not even started writing it yet, but I've written a base script for it, which has been sent off to a certain person, and they love the idea, so I'm going to try and make that work, hopefully, after these projects are finished, and it should be pretty awesome, really. Pretty awesome indeed. I was going to dye my hair today, you know. I was going to dye my hair grey, because look, I'm going grey. I'm going grey, man. That's old age for you, man. That's stress. Hey, Mr. Talbin's in the house. We've got another cast member in the house, so you guys are quite lucky today. He is another cast member in the house, which is cool. just need to get more people watching. I feel depressed. I tell you, there's more people in this room, and it's just me and the dogs that are on this live stream. Hey Jake, how you doing, buddy? Jake is, like I just said, another cast member of the film. So you're probably going to get a lot of cast members in this chat, which is cool. So fire the questions away at them as well, not just at me, just fire them at them, which should be cool. La, 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 la. And then I might start singing. Yeah, I'm glad you're good, brother. It's good to hear from you, mate. We all miss each other at the moment. I even missed the missus until I learnt to punch straight. No, that's a joke. It's a joke. It's not really happened. So what I just said, I've got my supply yachts. I've got my water. I've got my biscuits. And we're just going to wait for some more people to jump on and ask some questions about what's going on with us at the moment. We've got a lot of interest. I just want to say we've got a lot of interest in Elf at the moment as well, which is incredible. I'm not sponsored by Yacht, no. I just really like them. Look, I just, you know, look, Yacht. I've always got Yacht next to me. I absolutely love Yacht. I'm absolutely not sponsored by Yacht. If Yacht wants to sponsor me, bring it on. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's do this. But yeah, no sponsored by Yacht at the moment. I would love to be sponsored by Yacht. I would not take no payments from Yacht. Yeah, just a crate of this stuff every month. I'll be happy. That'd be sorted, mate. That'd be sorted. I was going to show you, if I can find it. Oh, here we go. So Elf, which is this movie here. You can probably hear my son cackling in the background. He's playing Roblox at the moment, and he just don't be quiet. It's like living with Chucky without the killing bit. Do you know what I mean? So Elf has been getting so much. I've been getting so many emails of people that want to be an Elf, that want to be a part of it, and stuff like that. And it's quite overwhelming, actually. It's really, really nice knowing that people want to be a part of it. I need some little blokes. If you're a little bloke, shout me out. Elf, just shout me out, man. You know what I mean? We'll see what we can do. If you can act and you're little, let's do this. Should be good. Should be very, very good. So yeah, so we've got Elf, and then we've got a major picture. So hopefully, if all goes to plan next year, I'm going to be flying out to LA to have a meeting out there with, oh yeah, fuck it, I can say it, New Line Cinema, to hopefully get this main project funded and approved, please. And then that'll be amazing. But I won't be focusing on that until The Wrong is finished and is out there to the world on Netflix and people enjoying it, and praise to that. Do you know what I'm saying? So The Wrong is going to be going for Netflix. It's going to be a Netflix production, which we are working very, very hard to make sure. You know, the pre-production of this has been intense. Not intense as in camping. It's been crazy. So, you know, we have stopped at nothing to make sure that everything is perfect before we actually start filming this movie. The script, the props, you know, the correct people that we want working on this. We've got an amazing SFX guy working on this project, which the whole cast is absolutely insanely overwhelmed with it. It's like a dream come true for us. I mean, he's worked on The Descent. He's worked on so many films, Casino Royale. He's worked on so many big blockbuster films. It's unreal. And just to get this guy on board with us saying, right, he's going to do this, is just absolutely amazing, and we are overwhelmed with joy. There is a video on the channel, which I'll just show you now. We can actually watch the video of us going to his workshop, which is a really good video. And we've got a few of the cast members in it as well, which is, I'm going to show on the camera there, that one there, which is that one there, and it's called, it's actually the wrong episode, episode 2. So check out the wrong episode 2 if you want to see who's doing the SFX, not the visual effects, don't get confused with them, the SFX on the wrong. Which is absolutely outstanding. Like I said, he's worked on Descent. He worked on the one, I've got brain freeze now, Avengement with Scott Atkins, if you watch that film. So he worked on Avengement, he worked on Descent, he's worked on Harry Potter. This guy's kick-ass. So we've actually got this guy doing the practical effects in this film, The Wrong, which is crazy. Which is like a dream come true, do you know what I'm saying? It's just amazing. So I'm just reading the messages as well. Right, so you see with Netflix, you have to set up a meeting with them, and so basically we're doing it a different way, because normally what will happen is you'll do like a trailer or a promo video for Netflix on what you want to do, take posters down to them, trailers, concept art, all that stuff before you start making the movie. Yeah, you go to them and they'll either say, yeah, we'll fund it, or yes, or they'll either say yes or no, and if they do, they'll pay out for it. If they don't, but what we're doing is we're making the films ourselves, because me as a director and the crew we've actually got is they're like my family. So I don't want people from Netflix turning around telling me what to do, because it's better for them in order for them to make a quick buck. When we're making a film, I don't make a film for the money. I make it because I love doing it. And yeah, sometimes they're not perfect, what we do. The films we make are not perfect. Some films are dreadful. I've made some absolute rubbish. But you know what? You learn by your mistakes. And you just keep going and going and going. But yeah, with Netflix, you set up a meeting with them. I think with Netflix, it's a little bit different to other platforms, because with Netflix, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And it's very, very difficult to get into Netflix, because although they say Netflix are crying out, absolutely crying out for movies for their platform, they're very fussy with what they pick and choose, and they're very, very fussy. Hence the guidelines, what cameras you can use, the sound quality, so on and so on. But if that's what they want, that's what you basically got to give them. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of hard work. Like I said, this movie, The Wrong, we are gonna go Netflix, balls out Netflix on this one. And even if I have to fly out to LA a little bit earlier with the movie completed, and all the bits and pieces, I will do that and make sure I go and knock on their door. Because actually, I went to April just gone. I went to I know exactly where Netflix is, their headquarters. I know exactly where I'll be knocking on their door. So I think you've just got to get up and just do it, and just go for it. You can only try. If you don't try, you don't know. So we just crack on with it. We just crack on with it and see. Well, sorry if I look down, like I just said, I'm looking at the comments down below. Yeah, so like I just said, it's not a case of you've got to set up a meeting. It's like a business. I mean, Netflix is a business. It's as simple as that. They'll look at a project and say, right, can we make a shitload of money out of this? If it looks like we can make a shitload of money out of this, we'll do it. We'll take them. If it looks like we can't, we don't take them. It's just a business at the end of the day. Yeah, likewise, Jake, man. It's good to have you. Always. Always, brother. But like I just said, you know, we are pushed, just slightly delayed on the production of The Wrong. We was meant to have a meeting. Is it today? Is it the 4th today? Let me just check my date. Yeah, today. So today was meant to be another meeting for us. A production meeting, you know, and we was meant to be doing rehearsals and stuff like that, more rehearsals today. But because it's classed as social gathering, obviously it's not worth the risk, so we can't do it. So we're just gonna have to wait for this crap to blow over, and then we could just get back on it and work our butts off to get it done, to get this show on the road. But we've got a great bunch of people working on the film. Everyone just wants to do it and just make this film a success. And I think that's, as filmmakers, that's what we all want. We just want to make something and be and hopefully people enjoy it. That's all you want, is people to basically enjoy what you do. Most of the time they don't. Most of the time they do. It's just a gamble, isn't it? Just got to crack on with it. Thinking to hear Daisy again. Daisy right next to me. Daisy does snore. Just read my comments. My favourite YouTuber. I don't really know, you know. It was Andrew Kramer. It's got to be Andrew Kramer, but he's barely on YouTube at the moment, is he? It's have to be probably Ryan Connolly from Riot. He's a lovely guy. He's given me so much great advice over filming and movie making. I've spoke to him, and he's a really top bloke, and you know, he's constantly knocking it out of the park when it comes to his content. I don't think he's ever done a bad video. Hey, Mr. De Bruyn's in the house. How you doing, brother? So we've got another cast member in the house for you. Detective Clark. So Robert's playing Detective Clark in The Wrong, which is cool. So yeah, going back to that, I don't think he's ever done a bad video. He's constantly... He's just a great guy. Yeah. So I would say, yeah, Ryan from Riot. Definitely one of my faves, which is cool, very cool. So I'm just going through my chat at the moment. I think my dog just fell off the couch. He's getting up there. My dog, if you could see this dog. Right, sorry, I'm just checking my chat at the moment, guys. So Robert was actually in Twinkle Twinkle as well. So I'll try and show you. So I'm doing everything off my phone at the moment. So let's just have a look. Yeah, Robert was in Twinkle Twinkle. There's Robert. Just in that corner there. It's just Robert, just in that corner. That's Twinkle Twinkle. So Robert was in Twinkle Twinkle as well. Which is cool. That was a good journey. That was Twinkle Twinkle. You know, and Robert was in Schizophrenia as well, my short film. So, look, there's Robert there. Schizophrenia. You all know Robert. We've got 7,500 subscribers. You'll recognise Robert. So Robert has just popped up and said hello. So, cool. There's Robert. That was a brilliant, such a fun time. That was making that movie. It was crazy, and we did, I'll tell you, because we started filming it in a different property, and then I moved from that property to the property I'm now, and then I was like, oh no, the settings are totally different, so we had to start filming it all over again. And we did that on a Blackmagic cinema camera. We shot that one, which is cool. But that was good times. That was good times. A lot of fun. Absolute lot of fun. That was absolute lot of fun. It didn't make no sense. Great fun, shall I say? So you're gonna hear Daisy in a minute. She's snoring again. Yeah, She was snoring. Right, so like I just said, if I look down, guys, I'm not being rude. I am just looking at comments and stuff on the chat. Rob, what are you thanking me for, dude? Don't need to thank me ever, mate. Ever. None of my cast do, mate, because you're all amazing. All absolutely amazing. So, like, going back to like what I just said before, Elf has been, I'm getting a lot of emails regarding Elf, and that's directly from IMDb, which is really, really amazing. That there's so many people that want to be a part of it, you know, which is incredible. I'm overwhelmed. But that is that's going to be a tough project. That's a 4-week turnaround movie. We've got 4 weeks because we've got to spend 4 weeks in Finland. So I'm not going to spend any longer than 4 weeks in Finland. So it's a case of probably flying out there, say, a couple of months before the start of the shoot. And then doing some location scouting, you know, sort of, you know, planning the film out and checking out. We're looking for a cabin out there. So find a cabin we want, make sure it's okay to film there, book that for the month, and then come home, prep everything, and then go back out there and hopefully we should be good. Start the filming out there on Elf, which should be fun. But like I just said, I'm looking for little blokes, so if there's any little blokes out there that want to be an Elf, give me a shout now, please. That's cool. So just waiting for more questions to come through from you guys. Any more questions? We're going for 51 minutes already. God, that's insane. Again, I've got me thing. I'm gonna have no skin there by the time this is finished. I'm constantly rubbing my hands with this stuff. So any more questions, fire on that. Rub my gut. So we're just gonna do, just checking out the chat at the moment. I'm just waiting for basically for people to chat. Hey CG, how you doing, bro? I can put my glasses on. Alright Cam, you know you're in on Elf. Of course you're a part of it. The whole crew is, man. Yeah, well, all right, Robert. You know, I'm 17 days in now. I'm in isolation. 17 days. 17 days with 2 kids, 3 dogs, and a woman. Forget about the health workers, mate. I'm going to need the goddamn medal. I'm telling you now, mate, because I am fighting for my country like you wouldn't believe. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm fighting for my life here. You know? Got to be done. So, anyone wants to give me a medal, please, give me a medal. Should we see if we can get the kids up here? Derek's not well at the moment. There's something wrong with his back legs. My other dog. Yeah, I'd have a blue Peter badge in a heartbeat, mate. I'm telling you, they'd be worth bear changing now, mate. But I've got no tape and I'm eating bourbons. How about that? Well, what? Come here. Dog's so lazy, man. Won't even get up to get a biscuit. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Rich. I could have done with that. Definitely. I think all us blokes need a medal, really. Now I'm going to get loads of people saying, well, what about our women? What about the women? Blah, blah, blah. We are on yop number 2. So the trick with a yop, yeah, a yop is shake it hard. Don't open it straight away, okay? Yeah, the other day, my kid unscrewed the cap and then I took it off and then I shook it and it went everywhere. It looked like a really cheap porno movie. Let's just look at the chat. Take it easy, Robert, man. Thanks for jumping on, dude. enjoy your dinner, and remember, leave some for me as well. I'll be down in a month to pick it up. Just getting on the chat. Right, so another question that was asked, not in the chat, I'm going to go through some questions that have been emailed to me. It's like, when am I going to get back to visual effects tutorials? Basically, when the wrong is finished. I was going to do some on Twinkle, but the wrong sort of near enough 2p'd over from Twinkle Twinkle, the production. We sort of, they were interconnecting, so we literally started pre-production on the wrong straight after Twinkle was released, which has been, so I will be doing tutorials, but not at the moment, because we are tied up with the wrong, and that's my priority at the moment, this film. So, but I will be coming back with tutorials in a not too distant future. Hopefully we can get some really good ones for the wrong, but yeah, won't be far away, but not for a little while at the moment. But we'll be getting loads of BTS on the wrong, behind the scenes of practical effects and all that good stuff, which is incredible. But if a studio comes up like in the middle of post-production, then obviously I'm going to have to follow their guidelines about what to share, what not to share. At this moment, I just share what I want because it's my film. But if Netflix comes up and says, listen, we want to purchase this, so on and so on, it's entirely up to them. If they say to me, like, Carlo, don't share no more stuff, like no more detailed stuff, then it's sort of down to them. But it's a case of, it will be, you know, I would want to be able to share this stuff with you. That's the whole point of this channel, is to share behind the scenes filmmaking, stuff like that. I mean, you know, we do try our best. So, yeah. Just eat a biscuit, go through some questions. Takes me longer, I've got okay. Right. What's your setup? What's your setup for the wrong? Okay. So we're using Blackmagic Micro Cinema camera. We're using the Atmos Shinobi as a viewer. We are using, oh god, what's the external audio recorder called? Bear with me, going off the top of my head here. I'm just going to have to look up what's your name, so I don't give you no bad information. I can hear my kids shouting in there, playing Roblox. Right, bear with me. I am just going to let you know my audio recorder. Okay, the Tascam, it's the DR, the 60D Mark II we're using for audio with the Rode NTG3 microphone and the Rode Blimp, the second version, because there was two versions, second version on that. And we're recording directly into the Shinobi, the Atmos Shinobi, which is cool. Lens, we're using the 12 to 24mm, which is a cine lens. I think it's a 24mm. I'll have to get back to you on that and put it in the description below. 24mm with a Viltrox speed booster. But the Metabones one, it is way too expensive. I am not paying out 700 quid for a Metabone speed booster. A lot of people say, Carlo, it's worth it. No, it gives you the same image, it's just cropped in. It's just better crop factor. Bollocks to that, I'm not paying 800 quid for a Metabone speed booster. That is just stupid. The Viltrox one is about 120 bucks. It does just as good a job as the Metabones. We're using that small camera because it can get into any nook and cranny. It's a small unit, and it can fit anywhere. I'll actually show you it, so bear with me. so bear with me. I'm just getting the camera out so I can show you the camera. Everyone's seen the Blackmagic. So it's a Blackmagic. It's so small, this little thing. The idea is we can mount this in cars. I can mount this to my drone. We can mount this in a boot. We can mount this anywhere. And the image that comes out of this is just absolutely beautiful. So it is the Blackmagic micro cinema camera that we are using to shoot this movie, which is perfect. I can put that camera anywhere. You know, I see the work that came from the movie Cosmos. When we filmed, excuse me, I'm just putting all this back at the moment. When we filmed Schizophrenia, we used a large Blackmagic cinema camera. I'm gonna put this away, bear with me, guys. Yeah, when we filmed Schizophrenia, we used the original Blackmagic cinema camera, which did a great job. But that one, battery life was absolutely ridiculous on it. This one, I can get about 3 hours battery life on one battery, which is cool. So all you need is 4 batteries, and you're done for a day filming. But we actually shot the trailer on that as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we're using the micro cinema camera for this movie, which is cool. So we'll go for a little bit longer. We're 62 minutes in. And hopefully we'll get some more questions. So if anyone's got any more questions, please fire away. I am waiting. Let's move this. I'm just going to go back on the chats and just see what's happening with that. So it's getting warmer. Hopefully we'll get some good weather tomorrow. Any questions? Fire away, guys. Fire away. I might actually put you guys on my big screen in front of me so I can see what's going on, which might be a bit better. I don't know why I didn't think about that in the first place. So I'm just going to put you on my telly at the moment so I can see what's going on. So please fire away with your questions, guys. Don't be shy. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't be shy. Been watching. What is everyone watching at the moment, film-wise, during the lockdown? We watching anything? Right. So I've got you on my big screen TV just right behind me. I can show you. It's pretty weird, actually. Let's just show you. Let's just show you. There you go. Got you on my big screen TV, right? Right. And this is how I'm taking another picture. This is how I'm streaming you at the moment. So I'm streaming you sort of like that at the moment, if that makes sense. So we've got the iPad Pro streaming this content, and now we've got it through the telly, and I'm answering your messages on my phone. Pretty simple setup, which is cool. It works. It works. I've got a feeling that I just heard my kid cackling then. So I'm just looking down at the moment because I'm just reading emails and stuff like that from the chat. So we're just reading from the chat at the moment. So we are an hour and 5 minutes into this live stream. We'll go for a little while longer and then we will call it a night. So if you've got anything you want to talk about, let me know. And then we shall chat about it. If you want. So please fire away. There is, I can see a daddy longlegs. I've just spotted it on my TV. Ooh, look, there it goes. There it goes, look, there it goes. See it, there it goes. Oh well, he's famous now, isn't he? Right, so what else do I want to talk to you about? So hopefully we're looking probably May, June, getting back to filming and then continuing the BTS on the wrong. I might do live streams quite regular until this whole lockdown has sort of finished and we can get back out. Just catch up with you guys, you know, have a nice chat, talk film, you know, tell you about what's going on with me. Tell me what's going on with you guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Are you making a short film at the moment? Are you making a feature film? You know, what you're doing, you know, what you're up to at the moment. Let's talk some, you know, interesting stuff. But I think we're going to go for another 5-10 minutes and then we're sort of going to call it a night for tonight's live stream. I think an hour and 17 minutes is, was, you know, whatever, hour and 20 minutes is more than enough for this. Oh, someone's attempting to write. So don't attempt, there's nothing to attempt, just do it. Write a script, think of a story and write it. Hey, we just got a little message from Paul Killick, which is, he is one of the big stars in the film. He's playing the juicer. If you check out the trailer, actually I'll show it to you. I'll show you, bear with me. So I found some pictures. Just see if we can find Mr. Killick in the wrong. So he is absolutely smashing it out of the park at the moment. I don't think we can sort of see him, but he is in a trailer. There we go, it's Mr. Killick himself from the wrong. Keep tabs on this guy, he's going to be a superstar. We're going to do a dedicated video because he's going to go into prosthetics for this production. We're going to do a dedicated video on that, which is going to be absolutely insanely cool. Can't wait for you to see what we got planned for Paul in this movie, so it's going to be very exciting indeed. So that's brilliant. So Paul's been trying to sign in. But cool, no problem, Paul, no problem. Just glad you're here, brother. So I'm just still going through the chat. Still going through comments. What frame rate you filming in? 24 frames per second, standard cinema style frames per second. That's 24 frames. There's going to be some slow-mo stuff in there as well, but we'll just see how we go with it. But yeah, 24 frames a second on max. Lights in, because we're low budget, so you can make a low budget film that looks like it's, you know, it costs millions to make. It's all about, you know, being clever with it at the end of the day. How you film it, you know, the different angles and stuff like that. I've got a new slider coming, which I'm really looking forward to sharing with you guys. I want to do a dedicated video on all the gear that we're using for making this movie. I think that's quite important. I've still got some bits and bobs coming for that, but I think it'll be quite interesting, seeing as I'm stuck at home, that I can do some dedicated videos based on the equipment and the gear we're using to make this. Last film we used the G7, Panasonic G7 Twinkle Twinkle, which proves, you know, if you've got a camera you can shoot a movie. Don't care what anyone says. If you've got a camera and you know how to edit, make a movie. It's as simple as that. We did get a lot of hate for Twinkle, I won't lie to you, but we got a lot of love for it at the same time, which is normal. Mind you, we got some nasty comments on it, but do you know what? They're just haters being haters. At the end of the day, we don't care, because we're doing what we love the most, and that's making movies and trying to make people laugh and smile, which is important, especially in this day and age, is to try and cheer people up. We're making a horror movie. We'll try and scare people. It's the same thing. But it's all part and parcel of it. So let's just check comments as well. What do you use to write scripts? Final Draft I use. When I've got the Hackintosh on, I'll use it on a Mac, but I haven't got it on Windows, but I'll use it on the iPad. Final Draft. I've just literally got Final Draft on the iPad, which is cool, so I can use it on that. I just started using Shot Pro as well, which is pretty cool, to sort of plan out different scenes. But the thing is, when you plan it out, it always changes on the day, which is crazy. You think, yeah, that shot must look good, that'll look good like that, but then as soon as you've got the camera up and running and pointing in the direction, everything changes. So, yeah. So Shot Pro for planning and to do storyboarding, like digital storyboarding, and so I'm just reading messages, and Final Draft to write the scripts as well. There's a bloody good program that as well. I recommend it. Definitely recommend it. So just going through stuff. So what is everyone up to tonight? I mean, evening, Mr. Killick. Mr. Paul Killick is in the house. Like I said, Paul is a big part of the wrong. He's also my assistant director as well. Paul's my assistant director, so which is quite exciting. He's been doing a lot of work on this film, and he's also singing. He's doing a record because he's a good singer. I think I showed you guys that earlier. Let me just get that up again for you. The song's called Two Wrongs, and it is in production at the moment, which we are all looking forward to. I'm looking forward to. I wrote the music for it. It is Two Wrongs, which is going to be available once it's completed on everywhere. So Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon, you name it, it's going to be available everywhere, which is cool. Which is very, very... Yes, that is a picture of me when I was a kid. What a stunning looking baby. Cool, innit? But everyone's saying I look like my son. Look. That's Ollie, and that's me. There you go. Alright, Colin, trip down memory lane over. Robert, we'll go through some pictures now. Look, there's Robert. Hey, hello, Rob. Hello. Go through this. Just going through stuff. Hopefully I'll get my new dentures or my new implants next year, and I'll end up looking like that. Yeah, there you go. So that's just a joke. That's a really bad joke. Really bad joke. So, Twinkle Twinkle. So Twinkle Twinkles, yeah, is available on Prime, Amazon Prime now, and hopefully in the next 2 weeks we are going to be putting it out on YouTube rentals. So it should be going on YouTube rentals in 2 weeks' time, which is cool. Which is very, very cool. This is Derek. Somebody asked me about Derek. So that's Del Boy, and he is actually going to be in the movie The Wrong as well. He is playing a sniffer dog. He is playing a sniffer dog. Yeah, you know that, Paul. We're all really excited about this. It's some of the cast of The Wrong. So there you go, guys. So we've got, starting down here, Mr. Paul Killick there, playing Juicer. We've got Cameron. We've got Oliver. That's the poster. We've got Richard. We've got Steve. We've got Roberts. We've got Dan. We've got Lauren. We've got, oh, it's gone dark. Sorry. It's Del Boy. It's a sniffer dog. Yes, I do have my dog on IMDb. He's in the film. So, he should have IMDb credits as well. We've got Charlie. He's also in the movie. We've got me, which is the fittest person in the movie. We've got Abby. We've got Dan. We've got Rico. We've got, have I got 2 pictures of, yeah, I've got 2 pictures of Oliver. So Oliver's in it twice. That's a bit of an IMDb error there. Oh. And Gabia there. Plus we've got a few more people in the film as well, which is cool. Which is very, very cool. And if you want to check any of this stuff out, guys, pop over to IMDb, check it out, shout some love. Give Twinkle a good review for us. We've had some bad reviews, people slagging us off, but we're just putting it down to hate at the end of the day. So if you just go over there and just go on IMDb and just give us a bit of love, that would be much appreciated. I know we've only got 4 people watching at the moment, but loads of people are going to be watching this in the times to come. And also, if you go over and give everybody's film Cosmos a bit of love, review it. It is an amazing film. Give it a bit of love. That'd be cool. And if you want, you can even review Schizophrenia. I don't know why it says there coming soon, because it's actually out now. So I'm gonna have to change that. Dive in and change that. I mean, we only released it 2018. That's 20 minutes short, which is good. Which is cool. So I'm just gonna go through questions again. So, like I just said, we got, to answer, these are questions coming in via email. We've got quite a few projects coming, right? So we've got The Wrong we're making now, so that's 2 parts, that's 2 films. Okay, part 1 and part 2, yeah? Then we start on Elf, and then we start on the secret project, which is something to do with America, hopefully with a big star. Well, everyone knows who he is, put it that way. I hope so, anyway. But this person's got prior engagement, so we can't do it for a little while anyway. So we're doing sort of our own thing anyway, which is The Wrong part 1 and 2, which is cool. When is The Wrong coming out? We're hoping end of 2021. It might be sooner, but I'm sort of the type, with all this crap that's going on, we might be a bit delayed. So it might be 21, beginning of 22, but our target is 2021 release date, which is cool. And we are going to be doing merch for this as well. So we are going to be doing some merch for the film, and it'll all be going on the website, the film website. Yes, we've got a website. So if you're at the top of the YouTube header, click on the official website, you can check out the website. And the Facebook page as well. If you go to the Wrong Facebook page, we have a Facebook page that you can subscribe to and just basically follow us on our journey at the same time, which is cool. So I'll just go over and show the Wrong Facebook page. So that's what it looks like, the Wrong Facebook page. So just go here. It's got about a live stream. That's a Facebook page. So if you go there, you can check that out. And then if I just go to, bear with me. Now, there's not a bear with me, just bear with me a second. I'm just going to get that up here. Bear with me. So so Film It has its own dedicated Facebook page as well. So you've got the Film It Facebook page, which is basically everything that we're doing, and then you've got the Wrong page, which is just specifically for the Wrong film. That will tell you about the premiere, singles coming out, so on and so on. But then the Film It one will tell you everything, a bit of everything about what's going on, which is cool. Which is very, very cool indeed. So, gonna go for a little while longer. Let's make sure we do this. So I'm just going through messages at the moment because they're coming in from other angles, not just from YouTube. What lens are you using? Rokion 12mm. That one. There's a question. Nope, I'm not getting the speed booster Black Magic. I'm down with the Viltrox. Not paying 700 quid for a speed booster. No way. You don't need it. It just gives you a little bit of better crop factor, and the Viltrox does the same thing. So it's just spending money for being stupid, really. Spending money when you don't need to. I'd rather that money go on the actual production itself, like practical effects and stuff like that, and music, over just a piece of metal that's going to give me, that's it, one stop. That's it. And it's brings it back one stop. No point. It's just spending money that you don't need. Yeah, if you want a wider shot, yeah, right. This is something that really does my head in. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ! I do apologise. This something really does my head in, right? People are going around saying, right, if you've got a Black Magic camera, yeah, and you want a wider shot, yeah, right, you have to go spend 700 quid on a black speed booster, the Metabase speed booster, right, and you have to spend like £6,000 on a lens. No, you don't. Stand further fucking back. Does the same thing. So bring the camera backwards. You get the shot then. Go back further. Simple, really. Unless you're in a tight shot. Unless you're filming in a car. But then, if you plan it right, you're going to get really, really good. You know, it should be close up anyway if you're inside a car. You don't really need a wide shot in a car anyway. But yeah, that really gets on my nerves when people say, go and get a wide angle lens with a speed booster. And no, it's a load of rubbish, man. Just stand further back. You get a wide shot that way. Do you know what I mean? When I did the trailer when we filmed the trailer, I wanted a wide shot. I won't lie to you, I wanted a wide shot. So all I did was stand further back. So I'll show you now. Alright? So this shot, bear with me. I'm going to turn it down. I'm just going to play it and show it on the screen like that. I know you won't be able to see it properly, but that shot there, yeah, I wanted a wide shot of the room and the rays coming in, right? So all I did was stand further back. That's all I did with that shot. Stand further back. That's all you got to do. It's all about making money at the end of the day. It's all rubbish, mate. I'm telling you. You know? If you can't use a fork, pick it up with a spoon. It's as simple as that. You know? Got a lot of sort of examples. I mean, this one was with a 14. When we shot this music video for Twinkle, yeah, this was in a really sorry, one. So this shot here, not this shot, not that shot. Hang on, this shot here, the one in the cheap tunnel, right? So that was really cramped. Literally 2 people could stand from wall to wall, and you wouldn't be able to look past them. That was a 14mm lens. It wasn't even wide angle. and we did it. Do you know why? Because I stood further back. Just stood a lot further back to the talent. So there's always a way around it. Do you know what I mean? Always a way around it. So we'll just go for another 5-10 minutes, and then we will leave the wild. So I'm just going to go back to the chat for the live stream. See where we're at. No more questions at the moment. Yeah, question here about am I affected? Yeah, I am affected. But I don't really want to talk about it at the moment, like that sort of stuff. This is for us filmmakers, this chat. I know it's out there, this COVID thing, but when you're sort of in isolation, right, and you're bored enough as it is by not being able to go outside, you don't really need to talk about it. There's enough of it on the telly going on. I know it's important, but there's enough of it on the telly that we're seeing every day. People dying, so on and so on. So I don't really want to talk about it on a sort of live stream. It's just not relevant. What we're trying to do is just bond a bit, and just hang out. Listen, Paul, right? I'm feeling so confident about what's going to happen to the film and how far we're going to go with it. Yeah, we're delayed. I know we're delayed, but shit happens. This delay, for instance, our first shoot, we could have not been filming it because, I don't know, I fell down the stairs and, whacked my head or something, or I had a cold, or, I had an unwell stomach, anything, things happen, do you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. So I just think we are going to make an amazing film, and everything. I think people are going to really enjoy it. I'm praying people are going to enjoy it. But the thing is, the difference between that Twinkle was really enjoyable to make. We had some really good times making that movie. We had such a good laugh. It was amazing. It really was. But it wasn't perfect, because the thing with Twinkle is it was rushed. Twinkle was rushed a lot, and it could have been a lot better, but it was rushed. The difference between Twinkle, see, from writing the script, yeah, to the premiere, 11 months to the release. 11 months. That's too quick. That's too quick. The difference with this one, we've been nearly 5 months. Paul, correct me. Has it been 5 months? 5 months in pre-production, or has it been longer? That we've been in pre-production on this. So everything is planned meticulously for this film. The shots, the framing, we've got someone storyboarding, the effects. 5 months, yeah, cheers, Paul. Yeah, 5 months planning this film, and we're still going. We shot the teaser trailer to give us a bit of a feel for what we're doing. Give us a bit of, get some of the cast, or the whole cast, sort of like as much as we could together, and just see how we're sort of going to play this out. And it came out all right. The teaser came out all right. But because we're meticulously planning it, every single nook and cranny, and from when we shout action, it's probably going to take us about a year to make this movie. Editing's going to be a longer process because we've got 2 films to make, and I've not even started writing the second part yet. So, and it's quite a long film as well. So Twinkle was about 1:30 long, whereas this is 2.5 hours, a lot longer. It's a lot longer than Wrong. I think it was about just under 3 hours long. The Wrong is maybe a little shorter than that. But because we're planning it right, and we're not rushing it, yeah, it should go according to plan. The only thing is, obviously, everything that's going on at the moment is obviously knocked us back slightly, but we don't see it as a kick in the teeth. We see it as, okay, we can't go out there and start filming now because we're all stuck at home, but there's other things we can do for the film. So let's get the music done. Let's plan this. Let's get some posters done. Let's get some this done. Let's get some that done. Everything we would have done when the film was finished, we just do now. We just do a bit now. And that's how we're playing it at the moment, which is incredible. No, we won't be making a double feature disc, but we might do a box set when they're both done. I've always found a box set's like a trilogy, isn't it? Like 3 films. But part 1 will be released as a single film. It all depends where the film goes. So if we go to Netflix, then no, it's not going to release. Obviously, it's not coming out to buy in the shops. The only way you're going to be able to see it is on Netflix. But if it doesn't go to Netflix and it goes to Prime, Amazon Prime and stuff like that, then yeah, we'll be going to first film, second film, and then maybe a year down the line release it as a 1 or 2 box set. But it's too early to say yet. Really, it's too early to say. I'll have to discuss it with Paul, which, as you guys know, you should know by now, my ID. I have to sit down and discuss it with Paul and just decide what sort of avenue we want to sort of go down when it comes to the actual release of this film. But I've got some good contacts at the moment, which is great. I'm already getting, believe it or not, messages from distributors saying that they want to distribute the film, but they're really low end distributors, if that makes sense. That, you know, they've probably got 1.5 films to their name. So I want a distributor that's a bit well known, if that makes sense. You got to think high. Got to aim high in order to get high. So that's the plan for that. So let's just see how it goes. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the film when it's finished. Hi Emma, how are you? We just got to see how the film goes, guys. I'm confident that with the skills that we got and the cast we got and the passion we got behind this project, that we're just going to smash it out of the park. We've got no egos in this movie. Everyone wants to do their bit. You know, everyone just wants to set out to tell this story the way it needs to be told. And yeah, so we're just going to focus on part 1 at the moment, and then from there have a bit of a break, because we're going to need a break, all of us, after that, and then start figuring out part 2. Thank you, Emma. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. We're just going to have to see how part 2 goes. Sorry, part 1. I'm confident part 1 is gonna be the one. It's really going to get people wanting the second part. But yeah, very what's the word I'm looking for? Ambitious. Going for 2 parts. But you know, like I just said, if you don't try, you don't know. But like I just said, we've got a great bunch of people working on this film. Everyone wants to, you know, we're not doing this for money at the end of the day, okay? I certainly am not doing it for the money. If at the end of the day someone pays us, fantastic. You know, fantastic. That's a bonus. You know, it's a bonus. If someone says to you, if you go in making a movie, just thinking pound signs. Oh, how much are you going to get? How much are you going to get for this? How much are you going to get? You're going to end up with a piece of shit, because all you're thinking about is pound signs. I don't go into a movie thinking about money. I go into a movie thinking about to enjoy it, to enjoy the experience in making a movie. That's why I do it. Now, if we get a treat at the end of it, boom. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a bonus, because that bonus will go on to the next project. Do you see what I'm saying? And obviously look after the cast at the same time. Because me, if I don't get paid, I don't care. I really don't care. I just want the cast to be looked after. I just want my film out there for people to enjoy. Oh yeah, part 2 is going to be absolute killer. That is going to be where the whole story sort of comes to a climax. It's excuse the pun. But hopefully you'll all climax watching the film. Do you know what I'm saying? But you know what we've got planned for the sequel for part 2 is going to be, because we don't draw this film is not for kids. You know, if you're thinking about if you're going to ask me a question saying, Carlo, would this film ever be on Disney Plus? No, mate, it ain't going on Disney Plus. I reckon the Horror Channel will have a problem putting this film up. But it's a good story. Yeah, it's a very good story. It's powerful. It's going to have a blinding soundtrack. Yeah, and it's going to be for the independent filmmaker. Do you know what I mean? This is dedicated to the independent filmmaker out there. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why we're doing it, because we love doing it. But part 2 is going to be amazing. But yeah, let's get part 1 out and get you guys enjoying that at the same time. So I'm just you up again? I love me up. Absolutely love. Yo, I'm like addicted to these now. And the missus says, do you know why you're addicted to Yop? And I was like, why? She goes, because you look like a fucking cow. Yeah, but I was like, yeah, but cows don't drink their own milk. Do you know what I mean? And she like says, who? Do you know what I mean? You see them in the milk bottle, or average bottle, because you're a cow, that's why you like them. Do you know what I mean? So if I drink this, what am I? If I drink water, what am I? I'm a pigeon. Anyway, what the hell am I talking about? This 17 days lockdown is doing my nothing, mate. I need to get back with my cast and get back shooting this movie. Anyway, let's have a look at the emails. Oh, the glasses are steamed up. Bear with me. So clean the glasses up. Let's go through some more questions. So I'm just reading, because most of my questions don't come on YouTube, which is weird. Which is very weird. What do you use for colour grading? The built-in colour grading tools in Premiere Pro I use, and I use a bit of DaVinci as well. I sort of I do a sort of like sometimes do a pipeline thing with that selected clip, but mostly like so let me explain. So I'll bring it into DaVinci, do some test colour grading, and then bring it back into Premiere Pro. But normally I don't need to do that. Normally I'll just grade in directly in Premiere Pro, because now the 2020 version, I think since 2016's version of Premiere Pro to now, their colour grading tools are super powerful now. So you can literally do all your colour grading directly in Premiere Pro, and it often works for me. So yeah, Premiere Pro really. So look. Would I ever consider making a comedy? That's a good question. I'd love to make a comedy. The only thing is I'm not funny. If someone was to write a comedy, I would direct it, but you know, it's quite big. When we was making Twinkle, and I made some of the, I wrote some comedy in Twinkle. It was a cross between comedy and not gore, but do you know what I mean? Sort of Dumb and Dumber style, you know, repulsive comedy that I could probably do. But when it comes to comedy, I would love to do a comedy, but someone would have to write it, and would have to get bloody good comedians in to execute the gags. But yeah, I mean, I'm up for trying anything, you know. I'm more like thriller and horror. I do like my horror. I do want to have a go at a bit of sci-fi at some point. And I do want to do a documentary. I really want to do a documentary, a wildlife documentary actually. I would love to do one of them. But I live in London. Do you know what I mean? I went outside the other day and I see 2 birds. You know, one dead, the other one was starving. So there's not a lot of wildlife in London. if that makes sense. And I think I'd look a bit weird walking around London Zoo with a big shoulder wig, talking like David Attenborough. So it's a case of I'd either have to fly out to Africa or somewhere with some beautiful scenery and wildlife, or like, but yeah, I'd love to do a wildlife documentary. I would really love to do that. That'd be awesome. So, just trying to find. So I'm just going through IMDb at the moment because for some reason my it's always 2020. So Tom wanted to see the poster. The poster is available on the Facebook page of for the role, but it's this is sort of like a beta poster, if that makes sense, because we haven't started initially making the movie. We've started making the movie, but we've still got a hell of a lot more to do. This is sort of like a beta poster. It's something that I sort of wanted to get out there, just to let people know, look, it's coming, it's in the making. But the new poster, the main poster, will come probably when we're about 70% into production. So that's the plan for that. But the props, like the weapons we got, are pretty awesome and stuff like that. So I'm just answering a small question. Yeah, you know that, Paul. A horror spoof would be absolutely amazing. I'd love for us to do like either a Halloween comedy or like a Friday or Friday the 13th comedy. You know what I mean? I could probably get Kane to jump in on that because I actually know Kane, so get him to do it. But he'd probably tell me to shut up because it's horror, isn't it? I would not make Scary Movie 6, and the reason why is because, right, I'm going to get probably backlash for this. I don't know. I hate the scary movie films. I absolutely hate them. I like the Naked Gun films and stuff like that, but it's just scary movies. Just didn't do anything for me. It really didn't make me laugh at all. So, sorry. Scary Movie 6 would not happen. But I'd do a spoof. Paul, direct a spoof for me, mate. Yeah, we'll get the rights for it and we'll do a spoof movie. Or maybe even if we did a short, just for fun, do a short spoof. Do you know what I mean? A comedy spoof. That'd be awesome. That'd be absolutely amazing. I'd love to do that. But as far as Scary Movie 6, no, mate, not on your Nelly. Don't like them. So, yeah, Naked Gun. I used to love Naked Gun. I thought Naked Gun, Leslie Nielsen, is an absolute legend. Do you know what I mean? He just made them so good. It's difficult. Writing a comedy is blooming difficult, I'm telling you. Because you make a comedy, and if your audience don't start laughing in the first 5 minutes, that's it, you're knackered. Absolutely knackered. So let's go through some more. I'm getting all the questions not on YouTube, but I'm getting them on something else, which is weird. Maybe people can't get on YouTube at the moment. I don't know. They're watching it, but they're asking me through a different platform. Yeah, Paul, we're right a spoof, me and you. Do you know what I mean? Definitely right a spoof. If any of you guys want a spoof movie, me and Paul to direct and create a spoof movie, even a short film, yeah? Not yet, obviously, when we're probably, when we finish part 1 of The Wrong, let me know, and then me and Paul will start planning something to do something really, really funny. But it's me, so there's going to be vulgarity in it. It's not going to be for kids, so that'll be cool. That'd be well wicked. I'd love to do that. Our Child's Play film. I'd love to do a spoof of Child's Play. Do you know what I mean? Just so I could have my own kid in it, because they'd smash it out of the park. It would literally smash it out of the park, which would be good. Which would be very good. So, we'll just go through some other questions. What's your favourite sci-fi film? So many of them at the moment. There's so many good ones out there. I would say Blade Runner um, is great. It's a cult classic. Um, yeah, I'd say maybe Blade Runner. Blade Runner, I would say. Favourite sci-fi film. Favourite horror film? Ooh. Oh. It's got to be the Hatchet series. I really love the Hatchet series because I just think they're great. Yeah, you know that, Paul. Chucky meets Annabella. Right, keep that. Right, so all my 7,300 viewers, yeah, or subscribers, Chucky versus Annabella. We'll get some content posters done on that and hopefully we won't get sued. But even if they do sue me, I got nothing, so they can. I'll tell you what I do. I'll give them my biscuits. Yeah, I'll start getting to work on some concept posters for Chucky and versus Annabella. Paul, you're a genius. That'll be on. Yeah, definitely. When we finish the wrong, give me a thumbs up. We'll start planning that. If we get sued, it's fine. They can have a biscuit. It's fine. Absolutely fine. We'll do that. I love the sound of that. You know what I mean? But Annabella, right? See, Annabella just sits in a fucking rocking chair, doesn't she? Like that. Chucky would be all over that with a knife. Chucky would be all over that. I reckon we should go Chucky versus Leprechaun. Chucky versus Leprechaun. Because Annabella wouldn't do nothing, would she? She'd just sit there. And then Chucky would turn his head and then turn back and then she'd be in the fucking wardrobe. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how that would work. But I would say Chucky versus Leprechaun versus Elf. No, let's get Elf done first. Let's get Elf made first. Yeah, I'm alright, guys. It's cool. 17 days. Would you ever use a red camera? Yeah, of course I would. If you want to give me one, I'll bloody use one, mate. Do you know what I mean? Of course I would. But it's not about what you use, it's how you use it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do get a lot of this, right? Why don't you buy a red camera? Why don't you buy Area Alexa? Why don't you buy this? Why don't you get that? Do you know what I mean? Like, why don't you buy one of the, you know, cameras are like a knob. It's not how big it is, it's how you use it. Do you see what I'm saying? Right? That's how you got to think of it. It's how you plan using the camera. It's as simple as that. I could get this cell phone, yeah, and make a AAA movie on it. Yeah, it's small, but it punch out a good image. Don't need a red camera. That's all. Look, don't get me wrong, right? When we was planning the wrong, I was, thinking, should I get a red camera? Should I get an Area Alexa? But, what am I trying to do? Compensate for something? Do you know what I mean? Right? These big 50, 100,000 pound cameras is to make the studios feel a bit better. Do you know what I mean? In themselves. We're independent filmmakers. We like to create. I do like sharp images in a film, but not enough where I see the bogey up the bloke's fucking nose. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to see a bogey up his nose or his hair, how many hairs he's got hanging out his arse or his nostril. I don't need to see any of that. I just need to see him act. If you're watching, Top Gun and Tom Cruise is in his fighter jet, do you know what I mean? Are you like watching him fly the plane and talking to his wingman, yeah? Or are you trying to see how many veins he's got in his eyes? Or if he's got any bogies up his nose, do you know what I mean? Women, there's some kinky women out there that might do that, I don't know, do you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I like to see the performance, not, how many hairs he's got up his nose. So it's not about what you use, it's about how you use it. Like I said, when we done Twinkle, we used a G7. That's like a £400 camera now. You could pick that up £400 now. Do you know what I'm saying? We used the Panasonic G7. It looks alright. Looks fine. We're playing on Amazon Prime. It looks bloody good. Looks amazing. That one a red or an Area Alexa. doesn't make no difference. Do you know what I'm saying? It's how you use it. And it's as simple as that. Always remember that. It's how you use it. Right, let's go for a couple more. Do you have a film with animals? Yeah, we are filming with animals. I said earlier we're shooting with Derek, which he is a King Charles Spaniel. I'll try and find a picture of him. I'll have to go back on pictures. He's going to be a snipper dog. And he will have hairs hanging out his nose. Right, so let me just see. So, on the cast. So just trying to find the picture at the moment. I have to put the glasses on because I'm getting old. Right, so we've got two animals. Right. So there's Dell, the King Charles Spaniel there, and there's little Charlie there. That'll be in the film. Yeah, so we got animals in the film. And how they're going to behave, we don't know. Okay, Rico. There you go, mate. Name and shame. Look at that. Look at that. That's Rico. He is actually a serious cast member in this film. He has a serious role to play. Look at that hairdo. Boom. Yes. Sorry, mate. Had to be done. Let's read them. Yeah, you know that, Paul. I mean, that camera is just absolutely insanely good. And we can get it into tight spots. That's why I picked the micro cinema camera. It's because how are you going to get a camera that big inside and film inside a car? I'll be like this, right? Smashing people in the head, right? And, right, yeah, we've got good quality. No, what do you mean we've got good quality image here? Right? So 8K, right? I can't fucking move, yeah, because right, everyone's head's in the way. Do you know what I mean? That micro cinema camera can fit anywhere. Anywhere. It even fit there. Yeah. Yes, we are storyboarding, and it's funny you just said that. Because we've got someone storyboarding the film at the moment. I'm not going to tell you too much. And we don't have to be able to draw in order to storyboard. It's just to give you an idea. Big up Dan, storyboarding at the moment, all on the phone. Sorry, Rico, I didn't mean to show that picture. I didn't mean to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? But it had to be done, mate. That's an awesome picture. You look like a parrot I used to have. Definitely. Right, so Zara Brothers, that's Cosmos. Check that out. That's on Amazon Prime as well. Check that film out. It's quite a film. I said I'd do a shout out on that. There's a picture of the camera, Blackmagic Micro, banging camera, wicked image quality. Yeah. We're doing some visual effects as well. So I'm not. So I made a police van. Yeah. But I've still got to get the stickers correct. So I'm in the middle of working on that at the moment, and we're doing that in Maya at the moment. I don't know if it's going to be used in the final film because we're getting a real thing, but it's nice to have it there just in case I want to blow shit up. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't know yet. So I'm just going through some pictures at the moment. So some concept art of Elf. Right, I shouldn't really show you this, but it's very, very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. Of some concepts that I'm working on at the moment. That's all we're getting. Concept art. Let's go through. Just go through. Yes, I am enjoying the iPad Pro very much. Thank you. It is a very, very good piece of kit. So, yes. it's another concept design for another poster that we're working on. That I've been working on, but I don't know whether I'm going to use it at the moment. I really don't know whether we're going to use it. And we'll just have to see how it goes with that. But yes, we are going till 9 o'clock, so another 6 minutes. I think hour and 20 minutes should be enough for this live stream. It's been a good one. I've really enjoyed it. Right, so let me just go back and see if there's any more questions on YouTube. The YouTube thing. The cupboard on our last location. Confused. Paul? Paul? Elaborate. Cupboard. I squeezed in there. It was tight. I wouldn't be able to go. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get in that cupboard. You mean if I could get in that cupboard? I wouldn't be able to get in that cupboard. That cupboard, that house would come down if I tried to squeeze in that cupboard. But we got with the camera, we got wide enough shot with an 18 to 55 millimeter, right? So we used. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, but we used 18 to 55 millimeter without a speed booster, and we was well close to that cupboard, and we got the whole thing in the trailer, which was wicked. I've got build shots coming, but I've got quite a lot of stuff coming, production stuff coming for the film, but it's all been delayed because of what's going on, which is quite jarring. But you know, got to press on. But you know, if you haven't checked out the trailers for the ROM, please check them out. They're on the channel at the moment, and yeah, that's cool. So, a couple more minutes, and then we will sign off. I'm gonna go and get my pizza because I was meant to have dinner at. Yes, a massive shout out to Mike Bill. I was meant to have my dinner like an hour ago, but I said just leave it in the oven. I'm gonna do my live stream first. We might do one tomorrow as well. Let's see how we go. But we might make this a Saturday thing. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to pick my nose. But we're not filming on a red camera, so you won't be able to see my nose hairs or my bogies, which will be fine. Might do this every Saturday, like a live stream. Tell me what you think. I know a lot of people are going to watch this after we've recorded it. But just let me know if you want me to do one every Saturday. We just sort of like hook up, have a little chat and just have some fun. And just go from there really, which is cool. So I'm going to sign out now. Love you all very much. Thank you all for joining us today, or joining me today. Love you all. Love you, Paul. Love the whole cast. Love all my subscribers, and thank you. We've just hit nearly 7,300 subscribers. Yeah, I've not had a chance to thank you for that, which is absolutely incredible. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, we'll probably see you next Saturday, and we're doing another live stream then. So we'll do like a little Q&A or whatever. But thank you so much, guys. Love you very much. If you're not subscribed to the channel, no pressure. Hit the subscribe button, little notification bell right next to that. That will let you know when we've got more BTS coming out on the ROM and stuff that we do. It's going to be a massive adventure coming up for the whole cast and myself in the coming months. That's if we can get out there and film. But yeah, as always, thank you very much, guys. Love you very much. And as always, we'll definitely catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao. Bye, Emma. I don't know how to stop it.